Hello, gorgeous soul. Welcome to your June astrology. Woo! It's a big one. We're back in retrograde season and we have the annual new moon eclipse of the sun. So it's all about going back, learning, grabbing the treasure from the past and getting ready to transform ourselves yet again. It may sound intense, but there's some lovely aspects this month, including Venus trine Jupiter. And also we have Venus in Cancer, making us want to nurture, and then Venus in Leo, making us confident. So self-nurturing at the beginning of the month, grabbing your courage and power as we move further into the month. Here's your monthly astrology. Virgo, we have an exciting month. And I'm bringing the good news first. Before we get in to all the little details of this month, the big details of this month, let me tell you this. The good news is Mercury, your ruler, is going direct this month. And that is such a relief for you because you do get a bit, it's potentially a bit fuzzy-headed, a bit unclear. And, you know, it's difficult for you because even if it doesn't affect you and it affects other people and they're being unclear, very frustrating. So bear with me. Mercury is going direct and you're uplifted and back to your quick-witted self. Anyway, let's start at the beginning. Venus, the planet of love, is shifting signs and going into your community zone. You are feeling very connected to other people. You are feeling as if you believe, and trust me, if you don't, you need to, that you can create your reality, cosmic order, law of attraction, whatever you want to call it. You're a walking magic wand when Venus is in this position. Why? Because you feel connected. And when we're connected to the whole, we're like a beacon for our desires because it's there. You're already in place on the map of possibility. So get out there and create some wonder. Now, we do have a new moon in Gemini, and it's the annual solar eclipse. What is a solar eclipse? Well, at the time, it's like, whew, we may lose our confidence. We may be like, oh, what's going on? I don't know where I am, where I'm going. And then we have a massive revelation. So, go through it. There's a rebirth coming connected to your career. As I say, initially you might be like, oh, where am I going with my career? What's happening with my reputation in life? And then, whew, revelation is there. Great possibility. So hold your nerve. And you'll be cool. The sun is also joining forces with retrograde Mercury. Now, Mercury retrograde has its plus points. One of those plus points is it can bring things from the past that have always been have been there, and it can bring them back into your life. So there could be something from the past career-wise that boom pops back up, and you are now a different human. You are able to have the confidence to do it. Mars is going into the last sign before it reaches your sign, and it's like the end of a cycle, and it's the end of an energetic cycle. So if you're not feeling as get up and go, you might feel that you want to be a bit hermity. Trust that. Take care of yourself. Allow your spiritual being to replenish while Mars is there. But it also makes you very intuitive, but in the moment. Mars is like that. So if you feel an intuition in the moment, listen to it, and listen to it immediately. What else is occurring? Jupiter, the planet of good fortune, is going retrograde. Now, Jupiter is normally, I'm out there, I'm kicking through boundaries, I'm making big transformations, I'm testing myself and galloping into the world unknown. But when Jupiter is retrograde, it urges us to go deep within and do the work on ourselves, which will ultimately propel us forward. And Jupiter is in your relationship zone. So, what work do you need to do on yourself when it comes to relationships? There may be an ex-lover popping up. Do you want to go down that road? If you do, will it propel you forward? Is it something that's going to help evolve your soul and help you grow? If not, avoid. Now, the following day, we have a fixed grand cross, if you include the moon, which I do because I'm not a patriarchal astrologer. And the moon is one of the most powerful forces on Earth, if not the most powerful force. So, yeah, we got to include that baby. And a fixed grand cross makes us test, well, it doesn't make us, but we are tested to some degree. Big degree, small degree, it's going to happen, I believe, for our greater good. I put it like this. We are like the conductor of the orchestra of our being. We're the conductor of our moods, our talents, our gifts, our challenges. And sometimes we are singing out of tune. And this fixed grand cross is going to, be showing us in a loud way where we're going wrong with that, or not wrong, because we're all growing, we're all learning, and you are blessed on your path and you're doing a great job. But when you start conducting those energies, because you see it with this fixed grand cross, and it's fixed, you can't escape it easily, you have to deal with it. If you deal with it, it brings many gifts. And for you, it's about adventure and learning and your intuition and the way you communicate, and also how hard you are on yourself. Please don't be hard on yourself. You are beloved. On the same day, to soften it a bit, we have Venus, the planet of love and abundance, trine Neptune, the dreamy spiritual one. So you should know how loved you are after the 21st, or indeed maybe even on the 21st, to help you move through. And of course, the sun is entering Cancer on that day, and it's the summer solstice. So the light is coming in. It's a new day, it's a new dawn, and all of that jazz. And that is in your position of feeling connected and feeling like you're part of the whole, and again, confident in your magician-y skills. On the next day, we have a grand water trine. Again, if you include the moon, that's lovely. It pours a little bit of love from the universe on us. And again, it's to do with all your connections with people and the way you communicate. The full moon in Capricorn is great for you because it's in your creativity and pleasure zone. You will get a hint from the universe about where your pleasure and happiness lies. So pay attention. And if you're not happy, it might be quite emotional. But you know what? The moon always has our back and will show us a sign, a symbol, or a synchronicity or a dream that will lead us forward, and for you, lead you forward to your happiness. Neptune's going retrograde in your relationship zone, but this is good because it brings clarity to what you're feeling. You are feeling, all the dreamy and optimistic and positive things. Neptune's going to go, let's ground that. Let's make it happen. Let's bring balance into your life. Then we have Venus shifting signs and going into Leo, the sign before yours. And again, you're at the end of a cycle. It does make you dreamy and want to plunge into the souls of others and feel very intense feelings, but also makes you super intuitive. Love shower yourself. Shower yourself in love. You are worthy. Take care, gorgeous, and I'll speak to you soon. Don't forget to come visit me on Instagram at Michele Knight, Michele with 1 L, and on Facebook, where I do lots of lives, and you may even get a live tarot reading from me individually. Michele Knight, astrologer, and of course my website michelleknight.com if you want a reading with one of my fabulous psychics. So much love to you.